Hey y'all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. I do apologize if you didn't see a video from me on Friday. If you all don't know, I did get the second dose of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination, and on Friday, the day after I got it, I was feeling a little down, woke up with a bit of a headache, with body aches, and was just tired. So I was in bed all day, I ate a lot, I drank a lot, slept a lot, and I'm filming this on Saturday, and let me tell you, I feel a whirlwind better. So I'm glad that I took the time off that I did, and I was able to go out and get some more treasures today. But for the time being, we are looking at the items that I picked up on my birthday weekend, and everything we're looking at came from the Black Rose of Chambersburg. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First item we are looking at was my most expensive purchase at this store. So my total in all, because I actually went back for another item that wasn't priced, I spent about $83. Will I make that back? Absolutely. And the first item that I grabbed was this really awesome 1940s Wise Old Owl cookie jar. It was originally $25, but the booth was 25% off, so I only spent $18.75. I was thinking of Halloween, because I don't know if this is like a red, I think it's more of a red, but the red and black would look awesome in a Halloween display. No cracks, no chips, there's no marks, just some paint loss. Normal with age, but it's still a really cool piece, and I didn't have to pay shipping on it. For only $2.95, yep, that's right folks, you heard that right, $2.95 plus 20%, so paid $2.36 for this really awesome Panther Planter. I love mid-century modern, and the Panther just screams it. So when I saw this sitting on the shelf, I inspected it, made sure nothing was wrong with it, and took it for $2.36. That was a given. So this is a really neat piece. It's a airway attache-a-carrier, and it was originally for vacuum parts. I really liked the color of it, I liked the font of the lettering, and at the time I didn't really know what it was, I just really liked it, and I believe it only cost me $6.36. I may end up putting this in a live sale, because I think it would look really cool in an industrial-themed display. And you don't have to use it for vacuum parts, you could use it for something. Or if you just want to display it, it makes a great conversation piece. So I do have a haul from the Black Rose of Hanover, and on my way up there, I actually stopped at Shire's Market to pick up a couple more stacks of postcards, which you guys already saw in my last haul that I did. And this was the other item that I picked up on my way up that way. So I stopped at the Black Rose of Chambersburg again, they called me and quoted me the price of $10 according to the dealer. And I will tell you, these, if you ever see them, pick them up, because they are worth some money. I sold the Beauty and the Beast one for, I think, probably close to like $90. This one should probably fetch about $85 to $90. New in the box, of course, it is going to have some damage to it. But it is still worth picking up if you can find them cheap enough. Since I knew that this was worth something, I went ahead and paid the $10. That's why it's important to look at the newer stuff at the antique malls. When I say newer, I mean... you get what I mean. I'm not really a fan of picking up vintage tins, but this one was really unique. It looks like a bunch of Christmas carolers out in the snow singing. I paid $1 for it, on sale from $1.25. And it's a pretty decent size. You could store stuff in it, or if you just want to put it out for Christmas time, you could. I'm not really sure on the era of it, maybe the 50s? I almost thought it was 20s just because of the lady's hat. But I still think, despite not knowing what era, I'm thinking 50s with a bit of a 20s flair. That it's still pretty neat. I'll probably offer that up at Christmas time at a live sale. So these were really, really cool, and in the original box, unused. They are Yorktown brand winter boots. It's like a rubbery material, and then you've got the zipper that pulls down so you can put them on. And it even came with this little paper piece. It says, "This is genuine shearing lambskin, wool on leather." And it says, "Genuine shearing is lambskin specially tanned to obtain the ruggedness of leather, the beauty and comfort of wool. The wool will not pull loose. It is joined by nature to its leather backing. This genuine lambskin combines the breathing properties of leather with the healthful moisture absorption and warmth of virgin lamb's wool. Leather Industries of America." So if we look at the bottom of the shoe, you can definitely tell that these were never ever used. I mean, look at that. Things are pristine. And I think that says size 3, if I'm not mistaken. And there's also, oh, it says right there, made in the USA. I looked these up and I could not find them. However, I do think that these will probably have some pretty significant value because they are basically new old stock and will probably sell around wintertime if I'm not mistaken. For $6.36, I picked up 4 vintage kids books. A couple of them I'll be keeping and a couple of them I will be reselling. So let's take a look and see what we got. So I have a 1954 fabric book entitled Baby's Mother Goose. This one would look great for Christmas time. This was by Merrill Publishing Company, copyright 1957, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 1937. That's older than I thought. So that's a really cool one. We've got Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This one I think is from about 1938, and it's in pretty good condition. And then we've got one for kittens and puppies, which is from, I believe, 1930 something. Oh, 1938 Whitman. So that was a really, really good pickup. For $2.70, I got 5 vintage kids books and comics. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who collect them and just love to have them because the graphics are really fun. As you can see, this one, the front cover is completely torn off of it. It's Greedy Fluff, and it's from 1963, Golden Press, New York. We've got The Woman in the Moon, which I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of The Flying Nun. Also from 1963. And then we've got Pussycat School, and yeah, it's got some pretty significant damage. But the images are still fun. And that one's also from 1963. We've got this, which is really cool. It's Golden Comics Digest. It's a Whitman. The Pink Panther and the Inspector. And this is from, when is this? I think 1971, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 1972. Any Pink Panther collectors out there, I'm sure, will really love to have this. And then I have 2 of the bigger Whitman books. We've got Lassie, Adventure in Alaska, and Tweety and Sylvester, The Magic Voice. This one I think is from the early 70s, because that Whitman logo looks a bit newer. Yep, 1976. So if you were born in the year 76, or you just remember this book as a child, that would be great for you. The other one is Lassie's Adventures in Alaska. And that was originally 45 cents at a place called Zeller's. And this one's from 1967. So that is really neat. I like the cover of that one. And then this one is the last one that was in there. This is from, I believe, 1981, if I'm not mistaken. I know Garfield's been around since the late 70s, but yeah, it says copyright 1981. Garfield gains weight. Of course, because he's never met a lasagna he didn't like. So those were definitely a good pickup for $2.70. I thought this was really, really cool. I paid $2.50 for this. It's a Grassy Fork Seashells box, and I really, really am digging the graphics with the fish blowing bubbles. That was only $2.50, I believe. Love that. And this was something that really caught my eye. It's a paperweight, and I'm really digging the blue color. And I like the different designs that are in the glass. It almost looks like somebody, like, I guess took a hammer to it or something. But it's not. It's just part of the design. But I thought that was neat, and I think that was only $5. I think I'm going to be keeping that for myself, though, because I really, really like that. And the last thing and the most expensive thing that I picked up is this really neat World's Fair Trinket box. It's from around the years, I would say, or decades, I should say, the 50s or the 60s. It says New York's World Fair on here. This is not, I don't think it's definitely not Wedgwood, because I know it would be marked that. And I don't think it's Jasperware, because if you can faintly see that, it does say Made in Japan, and I can't make out what that says because it got rubbed off over the years. But I'm really, really digging the look of that World's Fair icon that you see on all the old trays and on that collector's plate, which I would love to get my hands on. And that was approximately $15.16. I still think that that was a fair price considering I have never seen it before, and that Talk and View mirror is basically going to pay for everything that I bought. So that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know in the comments section below what was your favorite item or favorite items I shared in this haul. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.